We've entered a random cave. There's people here.
You won't even respect someone that wants to kill people for you.
Howdy, friend. Heard my little broadcast, did you? Yeah, you look the type. Wait a minute, I recognize you. Yeah, you're Alice McLafferty's rising star, ain't you? You sure you want to be here? McLafferty's non-competes are pretty rigid.
Alright, let's do this.
Just like that, huh? You got guts, I'll give you that. You sure you want to jump in blind? Ain't got no questions about where we're going or why?
Let's go. I don't know, I'm on drugs.
I bet you are. But you ain't going nowhere loaded down like a pack Brahmin.
Why not?
Not only could I carry my own gear, I could carry yours, his, and everyone. I could carry a full Brahmin and murder everyone.
Huh. I do believe you could.
Alright, let's go.
Are you now? You know we ain't coming back this way for a good long while now, right? And you know about the weight limit. I don't want no whining about old Mr. Masterson. I left my one-of-a-kind plasma cannon back at base. Can we go back for it? You sure you're ready now?
I got a chainsaw.
Well, all right then. Let's get moving. We got a long road ahead of us.
I don't like these people.
Well, let's meet some of them. I don't know if I don't like them or not. Let's meet some of them.
Okay.
The paths we're following are slow going, so you might as well keep your ears open and listen to what old Jed has to say. A few decades back, folks in the NCR started to hear about a community in northern Utah called New Canaan. Didn't know much about them, except that they were religious folks, sent out missionaries to talk to the tribes. We've seen our share of cults, but the New Canaanites, they were honest traders. Good fighters, too. Raiders wouldn't tangle with them. But then, the Legion appeared in Arizona. I reckon you know all about them. Turns out Caesar's first war chief, the Mal-Pace Legate, was a New Canaanite, Joshua Graham. Legend goes that Graham was the meanest, toughest son of a bitch in the whole damn Legion. The New Canaanites wouldn't talk about him. They were ashamed. Guess I can't blame them. But at hoover damn, the Mal-Pace Legate finally met his match. Hanlon and Oliver kicked his New Canaanite butt right back over the river. Caesar had to make an example for the others, to show them that even at the highest level, failure wouldn't be tolerated. He had Graham covered in pitch, lit on fire, and thrown into the Grand Canyon.
Jesus.
People say he didn't even scream on the way down. Not long after, some of the slaves and tribals started to talk. Said Graham wasn't dead. Shouldn't have been any surprise. All this talk bothered Caesar, so he forbade anyone from speaking his name. Wanted to erase Joshua Graham from history. He got his wish. Joshua Graham disappeared, and in his place came legends of the burned man walking the wastes. Probably just a tribal ghost story. But New Canaan's been silent for a long time. Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe the Mal-Pace Legate is dead. Or maybe Joshua Graham did crawl out of that canyon and finally found his way back home. All right, people. Been a long couple of weeks, but here we are. Zion. I know your feet hurt. I know you're tired, but I need everyone's mind on the trail ahead.
Ain't the trail ahead worries me, Jed. Those descents we made through that slot canyon back up there. Ain't no way we're getting back out the way we come. And then what?
God damn it, Stella heard you the first time. And the 15th, too. The New Canaanites will know a way. And if they don't, we've got the maps on our friend's Pip-Boy over there. Enough lollygagging. Get moving. And keep an eye out for tribals.
Sorry to bother you with reality.
There's people who are gonna die anyway. So I just hastened it.
Did you just turn on them?
Yeah! Who are you? Now that was a guy shooting me. For no reason. I'll cross this bridge here over this giant canyon, I would die.
Why did you do that?
Because I haven't had a drink in months. I'm gonna read today's physician. Who the fuck did that? Is that a trap? Did someone just hit me with a fucking thing?
That is so wrong.
Hoy, what you doing? There's still Whitelegs back there. Wait, you came from outside, didn't you? From the civilized lands. Wow. Joshua will want to hear about this.
What? Civilized? Isn't your land civilized?
I mean the lands beyond the valley. The place where the cities never fell. Where people don't live in tribes and forage just to survive. Joshua keeps saying it isn't paradise out there. But how can it not be, compared to this? Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Joshua will want to know about you. Please, go to our camp on the Eastern Virgin. Tell him how you came to be here.
Okay, what?
Good sists. Maybe while you're there, you can tell me about where you came from, yeah?
Goot cysts? What? Okay, this guy just decided to follow me for reasons unknown.
You have cysts?
I don't know what I'm doing. Where am I?
You're somewhere with the chainsaw.
I gotta kill these guys, okay.
You don't know who you killed.
Let's see. Ooh, you got a grenade launcher, I'll take that. I want to dress up like a tribal now. Do I like it? I'm wearing leopard skin. Fine, we'll do it this way, Whitelegs. How about we do this, okay? I brought with me a grenade launcher.
Don't worry. Guess I'm just jumpy.
I'm gonna find these bastards now and kill them. You do understand what that means, right? What the fuck are you trying to prove?
Never stood a chance, did they?
There, I defeated them.
Like the shadow of a ghost.
I need to heal now. How the fuck am I looking now? There we go. That's tribal look. Cyber tribal. What weapon shall I use now? I gotta heal first. The daily physician has fucking worn off.
Fuck that person. They think they're so hip and young, but they're just a bunch of fucking poser.
Who's a poser?
Oh, I just saw this thing. People who are over 35 at music festivals are weirding everyone out and ruining the vibe. Fucking
Ruining the vibe. Yay.
Well, yeah. What vibe? I just go for music. Fuck snobbish bullshit.
Of course it's snobbish.
See that log over there? Take a closer look. There might be some good stuff tucked in there.
I don't give a shit. You're annoying me.
What can I tell you? What can I tell you? Our advanced scouts leave chalk signs to mark places rich with game. I'm not a full scout yet, so I follow the marks and guide the hunters. Dead horses mark ourselves to commemorate our hunts. When a hunter takes a great beast, or when a youth goes on his first hunt, he gets a tattoo. Only a little. I was very young. He was different. Prouder, yes, but harder, crueler, more driven. Really, I was terrified of him. We all were. When he came back, I almost didn't believe he was the same man. He was humbler. He wanted to protect, not destroy.
Aww.
If it wasn't for Joshua, the dead horses would still be the whipping boys of the Zion Valley. He taught us how to hold our territory, to protect ourselves. He guided us away from Caesar, and showed us how Caesar would have destroyed us.
Yeah, he would have, but, well, you know, whatever. What's wrong with being destroyed? I get destroyed all the time.
Because they're our enemies. What else would we do? They take our land, they kill our scouts. They poach our hunting grounds. We came up in the land of the dead horse. Though, why the back when folks called it that, I got no hint. We raided. We fought. We lost. Our enemies drove us back into Zion, and we would have died if it hadn't been for Joshua. Joshua and his Caesar. When Joshua first came to us, he was servant to a man he called Caesar. He led his master's armies, and we were ready to follow him into war. Then he lost his master's army to a tribe called NCR, the Sunset People. When he returned, he was as you saw him. Burned, broken, but changed. He led us away from Caesar, led us to our own destiny in Zion.
Okay. That's new.
Farewell to Kaiser.
I met some of their missionaries a few times, but I'd never been to their city. Joshua could tell you more. Or Daniel,
okay.
I imagine.
I imagine too.
We decorate our clubs with them to honor Joshua Graham. They were the weapons of his old tribe, so now they are ours. Can't say they seem that dangerous to me, but Joshua says they won the West. Ask away. Mostly it's the mountain bighorners. Whole herd of them up on the cliffs there. Usually they're not too aggressive, but lately, whew. My guess is one of the calves got lost somewhere along the way. Bighorners are communal. One missing calf, and the whole herd gets ornery. If that calf doesn't turn up soon, they might very well come down into the valley and attack the camp.
Cool.
Yeah? Hey, thanks. Most of the hunters don't listen when I tell them the problem. Just one thing. Try not to kill any bighorners if you can, yeah? You'll drive the herd off and we'll have to range farther on our hunts. You might try luring the baby out with some banana yucca. These bighorners go crazy for the stuff. That's great. I'll help any way I can.
You can help by setting yourself on fire.
What can I tell you? Whitelegs. Nasty bunch. They've been raiding deeper into Zion ever since New Canaan was wiped out. That's what Joshua said. Whitelegs came down from Great Salt Lake in force. Fell on New Canaan before they could mount a defense. Joshua found some of the survivors led by a man named Daniel. Most of them have fled the valley, but Daniel stayed on with the Sorrows tribe. He and Joshua have been arguing over whether to stand and fight the Whitelegs, or take the Sorrows and the dead horses out of the valley. That's the weird part. Normally the Whitelegs keep to the Great Salt Lake. I don't know what brought them down this far south.
They wanted cocaine and hookers.
What can I tell you? Ask away.
Where are the hookers?
He's been the chief of our tribe since he came back to the valley. He went off to the civilized world years ago to fight a war. That didn't go well. I don't know. He doesn't talk about it much. Maybe. But how can two civilized tribes fight over something as small as a dam? Really? That's... my gods. Must be some mighty civilized folks who built that. Now you sound like Joshua. He always tells me that tribal life is better. That I should stay here and forget the outside world.
There's drugs on
Ask
the
away.
outside world.
Go with fortune, friend.
What fortune?
Misfortune.
We follow this path for a while. Nice view of the river. Yeah.
Yes, it is a nice view.
Please.
Okay.
That
He's
was
like-
some kind of lucky. Guess that one was all full of gecko, eh? Don't get used to it, though. Yaoguai are plenty mean as a rule. You can take the path north here if you want, or head east over the ridge. There's a nice
He's
view
like, wait a
from the
minute.
top of that cliff, if you want to look.
Did your gun just make music? He's like, what are you doing?
Oh, that's a nice steep drop. That'll kill me. Oh, look, here's a way down.
Oh, I wanted you to die.
He doesn't know what the fuck we're doing, man. He's got no clue. Oh, let's see. Swimming,
Nice.
fishing, and picnic tables. Got it. Oh, there's something bad.
Fighting time!
Oh, rad scorpions.
You see the dead sentries? Got him!
Okay, well, you go ahead and kill things for me. I don't need to kill things then. What's this place?
See those handprints? Dead horses and sorrows mark them on taboo places. Places from back when. Good thing for you, I don't buy into that stuff.
That's
This
good.
place is taboo. And it had a 20 gauge round on it. And a park ranger hat. Fucking sarsaparilla bottle.
Do you have to shoot everything?
Hold up. You're getting all turned around. Check your map and backtrack a little.
What? What? What's down here? Oh, the river.
Down this path to the north. Hope you don't mind getting wet.
I don't give a fuck. I can breathe water.
You can what? Oh, God.
These paintings show the dead horses' victories against other tribes. Lots more of them since Joshua came to us.
Good, be bloodthirsty warriors.
Eastern Virgin.
Nearly there now. Watch out for traps in the water. Got to keep the white legs out somehow, eh?
Fuck that. I'm gonna disarm them as I find them.
Aw, that means no white legs die.
I'll shoot them. Shooting them in the head is a valuable option.
Or saw them.
I'm not high enough.
Graham?
Let's do some rocket.
He's like, what are you doing?
Here, why don't you run over that for me?
It's called drugs, kid.
Drugs.
It's the best gift the outside world has.
I got all turned around and shit.
Because you're stupid.
Here we are. Joshua's just ahead there, in the Angel Cave.
Good.
He's
These guys are all drinking Nuka-Cola. What a fascinating tribe.
Good.
Okay, two bears high-fiving. Hope you enjoy the gunshot right by your ear.
you see a path. They're like, what is that noise?
Hoi. Auslander Zuka Joshua Graham.
If you're too dumb to speak my language, you're too dumb to talk to me. Get lost.
You know our tongue. Smart, Auslander. Joshua in high place of cave. You show respect, Utman. Joshua is greatest warrior. You show him no respect. He show you thunder and fire.
Second greatest warrior, goddammit.
Back off, Savage. I'm just here for your fucking map.
Aw,
Out of this shithole valley, not to kowtow to your messiah.
You wise for Auslander.
I don't know why this guy is stuck inside a rock. But he somehow phased into a rock and is just walking there. I gotta drink more. I got Sierra Madre martinis, yeah.
We should have given
See
you a
the-
better welcome on your first visit to Zion. But from what I hear, the Whitelegs beat us to it. Whitelegs
This
seem
is-
to be the only visitors we have these days. and I wouldn't have expected anyone from the Mojave to come looking for us. And you're a courier, no less. Not the one I was expecting, but I suppose he wouldn't have come with a caravan. I don't know if you were close to the other members of your group, but you have my sympathy. I pray for the safety of all good people who come to Zion, even Gentiles. But we can't expect God to do all the work.
Of course you can't. And by the way, I murdered them all.
Happy trails. I remember. They were good friends. I have bad news for your employers. New Canaan was destroyed, its citizens scattered. All because of the Whitelegs. And Caesar, of course. The Whitelegs want to join the Legion. Caesar's rite of passage is the destruction of the New Canaanites. Almost assuredly because of me. The good news is that we can help you find your way back. Daniel, one of the other New Canaanites, has made many maps of the region. The bad news is that we can't help you right now. Not with everything that's going on.
You'll
Okay.
help us or be destroyed.
I like this mentality. Help us or be destroyed. Okay, we will help you.
You're a good neighbor to us. We all go through periods of darkness. In such times, we can turn to the Lord. But it's good to have friends. Daniel and I need pre-war tools to help us navigate beyond Zion. Should we need to evacuate, these instruments will be vital to us. Normally, we would have some of the dead horses or sorrows look for them. But many pre-war buildings in the valley are taboo. They won't go inside.
Okie doke.
The Sorrows believe in a spirit that lives in the caves. Say the spirit punished them once for trespassing. They put special marks around the cave entrances to keep people out. It doesn't work on the Whitelegs, of course, but the dead horses are spooked. Thank you. Follows Chalk can help you find your way around the valley. He's inexperienced, but he knows enough of our language to ignore the taboos about pre-war buildings.
You're thinking she's hot.
Just keep in mind, the whole entire time, he's been doing nothing but polish and loading guns.
And keep in mind, she's high on drugs.
Mm-hmm.
See, follows Chalk. This is what the outside world does to you.
We'll do some, psycho. Then go talk to Joshua Graham. Dude, this is one of the things I want. Oh, I can't get that.
She's not insane.
Taboo.
How you doing, Josh?
That's only got a leather belt in it? What the fuck? Okay. I love how he just, like, keeps cleaning and fucking... He's got, like, a mountain of guns here.
Welcome back. What can I do for you?
What about that courier?
Caesar would never admit this openly, but he knows that I'm alive. I've killed enough of his frumentari and assassins that have come looking. I've heard one of them travels the Mojave as a courier. Most of Caesar's agents meet a fitting end in NCR territory, but maybe this one survived.
What was this shit about God?
I am a New Canaanite. We believe we are the heirs of a spiritual tradition given to our ancestors thousands of years ago. We have made and kept covenants with our Lord God to honor his laws. In exchange, we are promised eternal salvation after this life. A day will come when our Lord returns to judge us all. Until then, we must honor his laws and start others along the path of salvation if we can. That's why we trade with others and work the tribes. We have more than food and medicine to offer. Good news is our most valuable commodity.
I am goddess.
Do you want to say sounds like a good deal, huh? If you say so, or mock him. laughing in his face.
I can't decide.
In a world filled with misery and uncertainty, it is a great comfort to know that, in the end, there is light in the darkness. Every day we move closer to our judgment. We must do our best to walk in the footsteps of our Lord and teach others how to do the same. For many of us, the road is a difficult one, but the path is always there for us to follow, no matter how many times we may fall.
There's a light in the darkness. It's called radiation. Have you heard about the Church of Adam?
Some days are harder than others.
That's a nice stockpile of guns you just keep cleaning there. You got like hundreds of them, if not thousands of pistols.
In the Great Basin and Colorado Plateau, all tribes are known for a specific weapon. Whitelegs are known for their big submachine guns, storm drums. They broke into an armory near Spanish Fork and have been using them for years. Of course, the Dead Horses have their wooden war clubs, and even the Sorrows have their Yao Guai gauntlets. This type of .45 automatic pistol was designed by one of my tribe almost 400 years ago. Learning its use is a new Canaanite rite of passage.
Yep, a Mormon.
I wouldn't say that. I am the acting war chief for the Dead Horses. They look up to me for such matters, but I only have the authority they give me. Daniel is the spiritual leader and main link of the new Canaanites to the Sorrows. He's up in the Narrows right now.
Fuck Daniel.
A great deal. There are 3, make that 4 tribes here in Zion. You've already met the Whitelegs on the way in. In this camp, you'll find Dead Horses. In the Narrows, the Sorrows. And finally, there's Daniel and myself. We're new Canaanites. Most don't. It's been hundreds of years since the war. They've developed their own languages. Take the Dead Horses. We think they were originally refugees from a place called Rez, east of the Grand Canyon. They speak a combination of Rez and a language spoken by travelers who were visiting Rez when the bombs fell. Over time, 2 languages blended. I was a translator years ago, but it's hard to keep up with all of the tribal variations.
What's this about Whitelegs killing me?
They attack everyone who isn't a Whiteleg, especially caravans. They don't know how to survive on their own, so they have to raid. But as for why they are here, they are trying to wipe us out. All of us. They want to join Caesar's legion, and they can only prove their work by destroying the new Canaanites and everyone we shelter.
What about the Dead Horses?
The valley belongs to God, but no. The Dead Horses live at Dead Horse Point, up the Colorado River. They came here because I asked them to. Before I returned to the fold, I visited them years earlier. I looked much different then, but I left an impression on them. I taught them how to hunt more efficiently, how to maintain their weapons and pre-war equipment. When I returned, they showed their appreciation.
I haven't seen any Sorrows lately.
The Sorrows have many skilled hunters among them, but no warriors. They have not had to deal with war or raiders for decades. Even though they can hunt a full-grown Yao Guai, they don't know how to deal with the Whitelegs. That's why we're here. We wear more clothing than them and understand more about technology. But we're still a tribe. A linked family of families. The Boneyard, Phoenix, New Vegas, they're just places, metal and stone. New Canaan dies, but the tribe lives on. When the walls come tumbling down, when you lose everything you have, you always have family. And your family always has tribe.
This whole time he's still like cleaning, repairing, loading these guns.
Awesome.
Right now, I'd like you to focus on helping Daniel. Maybe there will be time later. Let me have a look. My tribe may take too much pride in its mechanical talents, but in truth, we are intrigued by the workings of a fine firearm.
Okay. Oh, wow.
We do. Though the Whitelegs destroyed New Canaan, they didn't destroy all of our supply caches. All forms of currency are recognized here. Caps, NCR dollars, even Legion coin. Take a look. You got firebombs? I want those. God be with you.
Okay. Let's
We
pull
are
up the
God.
weapons of this place.
We are God. We are God.
Alright, I got a submachine gun. Let's go some places. So try to figure my way out of this cave.
God, why don't people die?
Okay, you two beat each other up then. People of the same tribe.
Nobody likes you. Why are the small furry animals eating my brain?
That's that then.
Totally unessential. Let's
What
break
did
out
you
the
do?
real reason we're here. A fire axe.
The spitter plants and the green monster men aren't native to Zion. Wonder where they came from.
We know. Fucking ant. What makes you think this was good? Wait, do I have to go the whole way down here? My legs! Both my legs are broken! I just jumped off a cliff.
Fucking idiot.
Okay, sure.
He doesn't even care, does he?
I don't know anymore.
Who runs the world? I do. And who makes the machines?
I gotta find a compass.
I do.
Where the fuck is this compass?
Who eats the toast?
There, I repaired the damn compass. As I limp along on my broken legs. Okay, I gotta go up this way now. North. On my broken ass legs. God. Why did I jump that far? My God, the drugs are wearing off. I need more drugs. Where's the painkiller? Give me the... I gotta eat some human remains. You do some medics. Painkiller would go good right now. Found a bighorn or calf in the middle of the river. I can swim everywhere.
Look
Or
sharp.
did that go
Lots of
tonight?
giant ants around here. We call them picnic killers. Don't really know what that means. Something from back when, I guess.
There's gunfire. Yeah,
There's
gunfire!
There's always gunfire.
Are you an enemy? I have to heal myself. My legs are broken.
That's how you heal yourself? You eat people?
Yeah. I'll take your mantis gauntlet.
Must have been nice. When Zion was friendly enough, folks could make camp wherever they pleased, and not worry about whitelegs and deadly critters.
Yes, shut up. I have a fire axe. Oh, look, Kazzies.
Well, that's that then.
Oh, it's just a bloatfly. Oh, there's a Cazador. I know, I'm poisoned. Broken legs. Oh, here's a mantis.
Here we go. Well, that's that then.
I hate being poisoned. Ah. Hey guys, I know you're cool and all, but I need some lizard pelt. What the fuck? Give me your pelt! I don't care about your meat and eggs, I want your pelt. Where's this place I gotta go? Don't tell me I gotta go back down to the river. I broke my legs once. Said something about banana yucca fruit. Oh god, no. This is gonna end badly. Okay, it didn't end that badly. Okay.
Poop.
I'm gonna go up here and do some things. If I'm lucky. You're not letting me get up here, are you? Oh, wait, maybe you will. Quit falling to your death. Enjoy the gunfire. It's your fault you fell. Oh, look, I found a forbidden building.
You're a dumbass. And everyone knows it. But do you know it? You don't know it. Because you are the dumb.
We
As long
walkie
as I
talkie.
remember, the dead horses have thought that places of the old world were taboo. Doesn't look so spooky to me.
I'll take a Patriot's
Aw.
cookbook.
That's because it's not spooky.
It's not spooky.
Shut up. Dumbass.
So I just keep hobbling along with 2 broken legs. Anti-venom, that would have come in handy.
We got the burnt man and the broken leg girl.
Yeah. Oh, here's a cabinet I missed. And they have vodka and beer. Wait. What's this? Whiskey? And more vodka? Oh god, I gotta numb my pain. Gotta numb it now.
You're not drunk enough.
I know. Vodka it is.
Full of jocks watching you like, oh god.
Gotta wash it down with some beer.
Welcome to the outside world, bitches. We want to make sure he gets a good representation of the outside world.
I have to go to the ranger station and general store next. I need medical equipment and lunch boxes. We shall go across land and hopefully not fall off any more mountains.
Fall off more mountains, fall off more mountains, fall off more mountains. Everyone does.
I just love this. It's like, oh, my legs are broken and it's my own stupidity. Because I thought I could make the jump, but I couldn't.
What's your intelligence again?
10.
What's your sanity again?
0. You have to remember, she's a cannibalistic murder machine. You're crippled. Use a stim pack, sleep, or find a doctor. What? Oh, God, no. It's just one of those things. Oh, my God, this is a drop. I fucking ruptured my legs. The only thing that saved me is the fact that I did fucking lots of medics. Wallace Chalk is like, God, why are you going this way? I have to jump off cliffs too? Yes.
I think he's questioning his existence.
I don't think
Maybe
he
I
wants...
heard it. Salt upon wounds butchered everyone in New Canaan and nailed their corpses to the cliffs.
Awesome.
What can I tell you? Best place to look for back when stuff is the taboo places. Sorrows and dead horses don't go in there. And even whitelegs don't like them much. Lots of them around the valley. Places built by the folk from back when. You'll know them when you see them. Scouts mark them with handprints. The handprints are a warning to keep out. Angry ghosts live inside. Not that I believe in angry ghosts. They're just spooky old places. Right? Lots of back when places to choose from. But for the things we need, best to start with the really closed up places. 3 I know of. A building down by the river called a fishing lodge. The old ranger station in the northwest. And the general store right by it. Closer to home might be something you can salvage from the place where the little ones fell. Just west of the Eastern Virgin. In the river, there's a twisted pile of metal and glass. All full of bones. Joshua says they were scouts, but they looked awful small to me. Lots of that old stuff, how do you say it, electronics. Maybe you could use some of it. Ask away. Go with fortune, friend.
Can I climb this? Okay.
With 2 broken legs.
Yeah. That's sort of my MO. I love the fact my legs are broken.
This is too insane even for me. It's like, wait.
I'm just running. And I jumped off a cliff after they were broken. See, it's like massive compound fracture. I'm bleeding.
Whoa! Here we go!
Oh, here comes a rad scorpion.
Follow Shock's like, fuck if you were a ghost, you're way scarier.
Chance, did they?
Fuck, you thought the burn man was bad. I'm a broken leg woman. You can breathe underwater.
You can't breathe underwater.
Yeah, I can. I got a rebreather.
No, you can't. Don't argue with me, boy.
Fucking bloat fly. What are you doing here? By the way, do you have skin I can take? Yes, I need your hide. Okay, that was a dumpster. I'll take some flour from the dumpster. Don't know how long it's been in a dumpster. It's packaged pre-war, so... Oh, good. Lots of insects.
Well, that's that then.
Why is everyone dying?
Why was this thinking for me? Okay, we found some lunch boxes. That's one of the things we're sent here for. Ooh, more whiskey.
Whiskey?
Yes.
Never
You
stood a
don't like
chance,
whiskey,
did they?
you're lame.
Oh my god, the Ultra Jet's wearing off.
Again, follows Chalk. Welcome to what the outside world does to you. Do you still want to go to the outside world?
We're drinking beer, coffee, doing some buff out.
This is,
Dixon's jet.
I mean, think about it, man.
I am broken leg woman. Doing more jet and medics. Party time mentats.
And you know, she was completely
Psycho.
sane. I think she was completely sane until she got shot in the head.
Yes. Just like Jesus fuck used to be intelligent before he was shot in the head.
Yeah, he was a follower of the apocalypse or something.
Yeah, he was actually trying to rebuild society.
So is she, and now she's filled with Homicidal rage and drugs.
What the fuck's this lunchbox? Give me this damn lunchbox.
She's telling him the story. So yeah, I got shot in the head and I woke up with an unquenchable desire to kill. He's like, oh, maybe you should have died.
I'm killing teddy bears.
Why are you,
Can't really be a place where people go into big buildings and give away all their money just to watch someone flip paper squares on a table.
Yes.
Awesome. I want in on that.
Yes.
I want some money.
Ew, yeast. I'll take yeast. Yeah.
Thanks for the,
idea.
inspiration.
I was behind the broom.
You are behind the broom. And
I
thus
got
the
a
animal.
fire axe.
You are the fire axe.
Yes.
He's like, what are you doing?
The car must die. It's
Yo,
already
yo, yo.
dead. I do not care.
He's like, geez, like I said, maybe the outside world isn't such a good place.
I
If this is
know.
what that leads to.
This is what it always leads to.
Why are you such a psychotic psychopath?
I'll go find a ranger station.
Why?
Oh, good. Scorpions.
Never stood a chance, did they?
Ew. That's a noise. Why do they think they can exist? But the big question is, why do you think you can exist? The poopening.
We found things.
The poopening.
It's my next mission.
The poopening.
Okay. Now I must visit these Sarah's people.
There's a mouse in your...
I am the broken-legged lady.
You're the mouse in your pants.
That's the new tribe, the Broken Legs. Oh, wow, look at those stars. It's a beautiful night.
It is a beautiful night, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But you know what is even more beautiful?
In fact, I'm up on a very high cliff.
You
And
should
that
jump
is the
down.
shortest way.
You should jump down. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Oh my God.
I just want to hear you suffer.
You know what? I'm gonna do this. Just for the camera.
Okay.
This is what's gonna be canon.
Shh. How injured is she?
Very. She's jumped off like a 300-foot tall cliff.
Is she dead?
No. Because I turned on God mode so she'd survive.
That's amazing.
So that way it's just like, I crushed myself again. My legs have compound fractures.
What is Follows Chalk thinking?
Oh, Shock's like, what the hell?
She must be dead. No, wait a minute.
She's hobbling away still. Like, the compound fractures are now like, her legs are twisted in reverse, but they're working like they're normal. What the hell?
He's like, I think she might be a demon.
After I hit the ground, I turned off God mode, but I had to have it on for that jump.
Yes, you did.
Oh, good. We're in some sort of weird encampment.
He's like, I think she might be a demon.
You are the one Joshua Graham sent to us. Blessings of the Father in the cave on you. Daniel is waiting for you.
Okay. Yeah, what's your deal?
Waking Cloud is my name. I am midwife to the Sorrows. It sounds ill-omened, no? Midwife to Sorrows?
Don't see any children here.
The children and the old have already been evacuated from the camp. They are safe enough, unless the Whitelegs come for us in force.
Okay. What do you do when you're not delivering babies?
I tend to other hurts and sicknesses that afflict our tribe. I also scout the valley for the herbs I use in my medicines.
Okay.
What would you speak of? Daniel is a wise man and a great friend to the Sorrows. He taught me to speak the language of New Canaan, the English from the holy books.
The holy books?
Yes, the language of the New Canaanites is the holy tongue, for it is the language their sacred books are written in. The Father in the caves brought it to them after the judgment, but the ancestors of the Sorrows sinned against him. They were denied the true tongue.
Okay, you completely bastardized that. Wow. That was complete bastardization. I gotta appreciate that. What? All I hear is hello?
6 years. He attended the birth of my third child. It was a hard birth. The river nearly carried my water to the father, and my child's with it. Daniel knew the ways of New Canaan's medicine. He stepped in and saved both of our lives. After the birth, I asked Daniel if he would teach me what he knew of childbirth. He agreed, and so here I am.
Okay. Elliot, are you there?
It does that sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes it fades away.
What would you speak of? We have dwelt in the Narrows since the end that came in fire. When the Father in the caves punished the world and made us forget the Holy Tongue. We have had good relations with the other tribes in the valley. At least before Salt Upon Wounds brought his Whitelegs here. We have Daniel to thank for our continued existence. His advice and help has kept the Whitelegs from overrunning us so far. I do not know how long even he can protect us, though.
I just really, really like the way that they bastardized everything.
That's fun.
It's defiled because their brains have to conceive it through the Father of the Caves.
He is war chief of the Whitelegs, and the worst butcher of them all. The tribes he has crushed are many. The warriors he has slain, countless.
Okay.
Have you not heard of the god of the New Canaanites? He is our protector and our judge. He helped our ancestors find their place here in Zion. He gave us many gifts, but we are not to seek him out. His caves are forbidden to us. Those who seek them out are taken from us.
That's like... Okay, that's not any form of Christianity, Mormon, anything like that. It sounds like you're just mixing everything together.
That sounds perfectly like Christianity. My own version.
Perhaps you do not fully understand the New Canaanites. I have seen the Father's images. His holy bride and holy son were given unto the world to save it. They dwelt in the caverns of the mountains, caverns which can still be seen today. The people sinned against him, and were punished with the end that came in fire and the loss of the Holy Tongue. Only the new Canaanites were spared.
Yes, the nukes came down. God dang. Thank you.
I'm sure Daniel could tell you more. His knowledge of the Father is greater than my own.
I hope that whenever we actually have our own nuclear holocaust in reality, that, like, the future generations bastardize it into a religious event.
I'll make it happen. You just have to save my brain.
Asaro's
What
Yaoguai fist is a sacred symbol. It shows that we belong to the tribe and have willingly undertaken a dangerous quest to aid the tribe. Each Sorrow makes his own, and only after hunting and slaying a Yaoguai that threatened our people. Our shaman, White Bird, oversees the rites. Perhaps if you spoke to him, he would allow you to undertake such a quest.
Whatever.
Then I will look forward to our next speaking.
Okay.
I will look forward to...
I want the fucking rite of passage.
You don't want anything.
Look, my legs are broken. You know what I'm gonna do, though?
300 feet of hell. 300 yards of hell.
I'm gonna break out the fire bombs.
Fire girls? Have you heard the word of Tabitha?
Yes, as I walk underneath the fucking thing.
Hey Joshua, this is for Caesar. So ain't the death on a day.
I'm jumping on my fucking broken legs in the
Wait.
middle of waterfalls.
Quiet you. I hear a noise. We're showing the natives some punk rock. Oh, Shaka's like, what is that noise? Or a waking cloud. What is that noise? This is the sacred music.
I hear some odd things about the civilized lands outside Zion. Is there really a giant thunder lizard people live inside?
Oh, come on. That was funny to have.
Yeah, I know.
Hola, outsider. Welcome, child of omens. You come to receive visions of truth? Take drugs, kill a bear, seek medicine plant, return with sacred datura root, receive visions of truth, they guide you.
Take drugs.
Okay.
Go.
Take drugs.
Return, maybe yes. Return, maybe no. But go.
Alright, well, that's. I like those hugs.
If you could only see what was going on. She's just sort of flying here now. She's like, I'm tired of this. Sent me on a fetch quest I didn't want to go on. I really didn't want this quest. I know, return the roots to the shaman.
Good. I want you to be subtle.
It's raining. I'm somehow still limping as I fly.
I feel like I know this song, but I'm much too fucked up to recognize it.
Iron Maiden, Back in the Village.
That's right. As soon as you said that, I can't hear the guitar, so.
I can hear the guitar just fine.
Well, good for you. Remember, you have stereo. I only have mono on your end. So everything's pretty compressed. So you can go eat yourself.
Just phasing through rocks just to find these stupid caves around here. For no reason.
There's
a cave.
There's a very good reason for it.
I don't even know how she's flying.
That's the reason. That's the reason. When will Jim learn that crime pays?
I know, right? Killer in the house. Fuck's this place? Was I already here? Chalk's like, I don't think I need to do anything with her. Like I can't even follow.
And he's like, what the hell's that music? What's that music playing?
Just started listening to Iron Maiden and life got better.
Yeah, exactly. It's the holy music.
Oh, there he is. He appeared. He's like 100 miles under me. How the hell did I get up here?
It's called metal. Yeah. Jim's a dork. Jim's a dork. Twelve,
you say?
I want it. It's scrambled eggs and toast. But no. You have to shit on your Cocoa Puffs. Because only then will you understand the meaning of life. Smack you upside the head for Jesus.
And now she's walking on the ground again, and Paul Shuck's like, dude, what the fuck was that? I must do drugs, kill bear. Because it's a new kind of drug.
Do drugs, we're already addicted to everything else, and he's like, oh god, no. This is your great hope,
you have root of sacred datura? These roots make sacred vision tea. You drink, you see path before you. Ready?
Yes, do drugs.
Drink. Tea is strong. Tea is bitter. Wisdom is strong. Wisdom is bitter. You see? You go to cave. Find ghost of she. Lay ghost to rest. This your quest. Bring peace where was strife. Go.
Alright, I'll do this.
But I like strife. Strife is what I create.
Sure. Okay. I'll wait behind. Not like I'm not used to that.
Oh, yeah. Good. Be depressed. I got a fireball.
I roam the land bringing strife, misery, and woe.
Strife, misery, and woe as I fucking get crippled constantly.
She's just doing it to prove how tough she is. Here's what I can survive. Can you survive this?
I gotta go there?
Yes, you gotta go there.
I'm still on drugs, hobbling away.
What's wrong with her? What is it,
Fine, we'll play it this way. Now we're all on fire. I hope you're happy.
She's very angry.
Fine, we'll play it this way. Good, you were on fire. You're gonna make me use the last one of these, aren't you? I'm on fire. Your severed head's on fire. Doing so many drugs. Speaking of, I should probably heal myself. I don't want to use the normal means.
You know, just if you want to.
I'm gonna read an explosives handbook.
Fucking idiot.
What do we have here? Nevada agave fruit.
Why am I
Med-X,
wasting my life?
Jet. Human remains. Honey mesquite pod. Healing powder. Gecko meat. I'm gonna read future weapons today. Fixing things. We're just reading magazines. Some buff out. Some brock flour. Bloat fly meat. Drink us some coffee.
Oh god, I want coffee so bad. Coffee.
Oh my god, my leg was fixed after I was set on... What the fuck? The bear's on fire already. It's the ghost of she.
My leg's fixed. Here's how I celebrate.
I'll set you on more fire. What, you didn't like... What the fuck are you doing up there? It was floating in midair. Oh my god. The vodka's worn off. No, I need wine at least. And some whiskey.
She's just consuming.
Okay, fine. If you don't like that, I'll just punch you to death. I knocked it on the ground and I'm curb stomping it to death.
I'd say she has anger issues, but somehow I don't think that's doing it justice.
I ripped off the bear's arm. Its leg. I just ripped it off.
Don't piss you off, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm healed, and here's how I'm gonna celebrate.
I said oh my god. You can follow me now. I just didn't want you shooting the thing. It was my trial. I had to set it on fire.
But that wasn't even remotely
Right
your
behind
trial.
Where are you, sir? There you are. Sit down. I'll sit on the log beside you. My broken legs.
Does Ghost of She like quiet and grave?
Yes.
Then visions of truth are at an end. Will you learn from truth? Maybe yes, maybe no. Only for you to decide. Here,
Wait, we can
take
decide if we...
gift to remind you of visions. Use well, or sell to curious trader. Either way, it says much about you.
I like how he just doesn't care.
I'll get on back to having broken legs again.
You know, maybe you'll succeed, maybe not. I don't care. Maybe you'll sell it to some guy, you know. Do whatever you want. We did drugs for him.
I now have a Yagwai gauntlet of my own. What other stupid things was I supposed to do? Oh yeah, there was something about big horners.
Big horners?
Yeah, this dude wanted me to do something with big horners.
I don't remember. Oh yeah, the calf, the lost calf.
Yeah, we have to find it.
I see, I can remember things. Do. Jim's an asshole, I hate him. Jim's an asshole, I hate him. I want to kill him, but I can't. I don't know why I can't. Why doesn't he just fucking eat his own face off?
I just came up here for no reason.
You have a reason, you just don't remember it because you've done not enough drugs.
Don't kill any of the mountain calves, okay?
What?
I don't know.
Mountain Satan?
They don't want me to kill any of the calves.
Don't kill any of the... You sound like... you sound more stoned than I am. Don't kill any of the calves, dude.
Now you want fucking big horner shit.
Are you sure you're not high?
It's shit, man. The mother said hi.
Your mother's what?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. You just don't know you know.
Where the fuck is this thing? There it is, I think.
Up your ass. We are punked. We are fucked. If I murder you tomorrow.
That wasn't it. Is it way up there? Oh, here, this shit. There it is, I think. Yeah. Okay. I floated my way
Kill
up
it.
here.
I mean, save it.
I'll
And don't
save
break
it.
your legs.
My legs are still broken.
You can hear the bones cracking as she makes her way up. Every step is agony.
It follows me while I limp along with a giant bear claw on my right arm.
When do you see Raoul in this state? Whenever you come back, he's like, "Wow, I'm not the worst looking thing in the waste."
Way I
Slipping
heard it,
along.
Salt upon runes butchered everyone in New Canaan and nailed their corpses to the cliffs.
I know you said that already.
You'll say it again.
No.
Coming down, buddy? Or is that a clipping issue for you?
Did you fart on the screen again? Or was that just something you did for fun?
You're not going that way, okay. There you go. Now you're following me. This is what I needed.
Follow me to hell, follow me to hell. It's making noises?
Yes.
Why are you making noises?
I make noises because I'm insane.
You wish you weren't. Actually, I guess you are insane.
Just stop following me again. Here, fucking take this shit out of my clit and eat it.
What?
Just pulled a giant fucking fruit out of her pussy and forced the thing to eat it.
Ew. You're disgusting.
I know.
I don't like you.
I know. Come on, we're almost at your mother.
What can I tell you?
Okay. I turned the big corner.
Whew, glad to hear it. That'll be some happy mama, huh? Thank you. Really, it means a lot to me.
We did good. I don't know
That's
why
all
we
this
did.
bullshit keep talking about civilization for.
Let me tell you a story. When I was a boy, a man came through the valley with one of the caravans. Tall man, big mustache, carried a guitar. I asked what he did for his living, and the interpreter told me he was a singer. What is that? I asked. The man explained that he went from place to place and sang for people, who gave him food and shelter and care in return. I couldn't believe that there was a place in this world where a man could do that. I promised myself then that one day I'd explore that world myself.
Wait, you
What?
didn't know what a singer was?
Wait a minute, I know that guy. I got him a job.
A job as a singer? Then it really is true.
What does Joshua think of all this?
I haven't told him yet. Never had the Growans.
Alright, I'll talk to him about it for you. And for some reason it just skipped the line, but oh well. It's pretty much just him saying thank you.
He
Go
said,
with fortune, friend.
I'm going to murder you in your bed tonight. Murder you in your bed. Murder you in your bed. Yay, we got him a job.
Yeah, we got the singer a job.
Didn't we kill him
No.
last time?
Yeah, last time we had to kill him because we killed everyone else.
I like that logic.
Welcome back. What can I do for you? I thought he might. It's been some time since I've visited civilized places. I don't have fond memories of them. But I have always seen these places from the outside. I'd rather not influence him more than I already do. Why don't you talk to him?
Okay.
Whatever you tell him, I'm sure it will be fine. It's still his choice to make. I just want him to make it without looking to me for approval. He's a man. He can make his own decisions.
Okay, dude that has to fucking pull off his fucking things.
But if you make the wrong one, we'll kill you.
God be with you.
I understand this.
We are God.
Now then, he has seen us, oh my god, do all these drugs, get drunk constantly. What do we tell him?
Can't stop the atom bomb.
What can I tell you?
What should we tell him? What are the choices?
Yeah? What did he say?
He said I should give you advice.
Oh.
He said that? Well, I guess you have been out there more recently than he has. So, what's your advice?
Should we tell him to stay or go? Because he's just seen us be complete drug addicts coming from the outside and run around for days on end with 2 broken legs. He sees that we have the medicine to fix it, but we don't.
He should go and experience the outside world that he's just seen a demonstration of.
Really? You think so? Whew! I'm going to do it. After all this is over, I'm going to go explore civilization. Dankney, Akis, I never would have had the Growans to ask him myself.
Good.
Think about what he's just seen of the outside world.
Nothing. Just us and Joshua.
This is so he's either
What can
going
I
to
tell
go
you?
or straight drug addict.
You sure? It's easy to get lost out here without a guide.
A repentant sadist that just murdered people was set on fire and thrown off a cliff.
Or an unrepentant sadist.
Who just keeps doing more and more drugs.
And hurting themselves for no reason.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought we had a shitload of stim packs.
We do. I could have fixed this at any point.
That's so stupid.
All right. Joshua won't be too happy, but all right.
See ya.
He's giving me dirty water. The ability I never even used. I don't even know how to use it.
You use it by farting.
I'm on so many drugs.
So yes, either way, he's going to go insane.
Oh, it's raining again.
What?
It's raining again.
Oh. I wonder what Joshua Graham would say about all these drugs.
He's seen us do them in front of him. He's like, God, I'm just gonna try to say it's all God's plan.
The dead horse has told me details about the attack on your caravan. A stranger's sympathy might not count for much, but for what it's worth, I'm sorry. The Sorrows will mourn your friends too. They mourn everyone, even the White Legs.
Killed them.
They have sensitive souls. Innocent, if there is such a thing. In spite of what's happened, I hope that Joshua and I can help you out of here. But to be frank, we need your help too.
Wait, I thought your name was Daniel. I didn't know it was Frank.
Alright, why are you so eager to evacuate Xeon? You don't seem to be a pacifist.
There's an old saying that goes, if you want peace, get ready for war. You've got me figured half right. I'll shoot dead any white leg that tries to creep into this camp. But it's only to protect the Sorrows. The Lord helps those who help themselves. But the Sorrows don't know how. Joshua and I do. Since I got them into this mess, I need to get them out.
Okay, why not just kill the White Legs?
There is an important difference between killing in defense and waging war. Even a Gentile like you should know that.
Yeah,
Joshua wants to murder everything.
Joshua is a living Bible of all mankind's miseries of war. The debt he has levied through his actions, he repays every day. He is a monument both to God's unending forgiveness and to humanity's unfathomable capacity for cruelty. It's written on every inch of his body. When you look at him, do you only see a man of God? Beneath those bandages, he is burned flesh. As he burns, so does he consume everyone around him. Joshua wants to fight because the White Legs have stoked the naked flame inside of him. You see the light, but do not yet feel the heat. I can pray that you never will. But it isn't up to me, and it isn't up to God. It's up to Joshua.
awesome.
Alright.
I used to help the Sorrows with various medical problems and general issues they were having, but my bishop sent me here as a missionary. We New Canaanites believe that there is a path to salvation for everyone, and it's important that we set people on that path if they are willing.
You used to help the Sorrows. What do you do now?
I'm trying to make amends for allowing our problem to become their problem. The New Canaanites, I mean. The White Legs have always fought with us. And with Joshua returning, Caesar has motivated the White Legs to stamp out the New Canaanites entirely. That means the tribes we work with, too. It's already happened. I just want to prevent something terrible from happening to the Sorrows.
Okay.
Yes. But not just White Legs. Raiders, too. Prospectors, slavers. Anyone who thinks they can exploit the ignorant and the innocent. We lost the Tar Walkers and the Crazy Horns. We did our best, but we made mistakes. We paid for them. But they paid more. I'd like to get out from under that debt someday. Until then, it's enough to stop ourselves from getting deeper in the hole.
It is crazy hard.
Alright, so what's your plan?
To remove the Sorrows from harm's way. I have to give credit to the White Legs for finding their way here. Though I imagine many died in the process. But they can't follow us east. Not into the Grand Staircase. They don't know how to live off the land. We head there, we can find some safety.
And who cares about all your people who don't want to go?
Yeah.
That's, you know.
Of course.
Here's the shit you wanted.
Well, I'll be. I was starting to lose hope we'd be able to get any of this, much less all of it. Tribals are smart, but, well, they're ignorant.
What's hope?
Letting go of a taboo is difficult for them. So I knew it would have to be one of us. Turns out all it took was a Gentile, or, no offense. These supplies are a godsend. But if we're going to evacuate Zion without drawing more white leg attention, I need you to go back into the valley. Specifically, I need you to scout out some locations for white legs and try to recover a map of Grand Staircase, a wilderness area to the east. There's also the matter of the roads. We're going to be heading out of the east side of the park, but I'm not sure the way is clear.
Okay. Sure, I'm all on drugs.
Listen, I understand that you want to go home, but we didn't ask you to come to Zion. As far as I'm concerned, you're an uninvited guest. In better times, I'd drop everything to help you out. But I have to ensure the safety of the Sorrows first. And don't think you're alone in this. One of the Sorrows, Waking Cloud, has volunteered to help you in the valley. She's an experienced hunter and has a special gift for staying out of sight when she needs to. Should make
Kiss
things
my
easier.
ass, Daniel.
After that, all that's left is to evacuate the Sorrows safe and sound. I'll give you a map and supplies, everything you need to get back home.
Or you give it to me now.
Okay.
Kiss my ass, Daniel.
Yeah, kiss my ass. I'm only doing this because.
Why?
Because I need that map.
Oh yeah, I remember when we did it in Jesus fuck, and he
I mean, she's got the skills to just completely insult his religion, but that would also piss off Joshua Graham, killing him.
I know.
And he's actually the cool guy.
But it was really funny when Jesus fuck did it, and the entire camp decided to kill him.
Yeah, well, that's what they do. Oh, hi, Graham. How's it going? What's going on here?
By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yea, we wept, when we remembered Zion. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it even to the foundation. O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, happy shall he be, that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be, that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. Do you know what it means?
Like you fucking just set everything on fire and eat babies?
So God
That's
told
what
you
I want.
God told you to destroy a city? Cool.
You want fucking to just throw all their bodies against the rock, setting them on fire so they scream even more?
Given those two choices, yes. In the best of all possible worlds, they would just leave us in peace. But they won't. I don't enjoy killing, but when done righteously, it's just a chore, like any other. Practiced hands make for short work, and the good Lord knows there's much to be done here.
I'm sure you don't really enjoy killing. Ah!
You'll get no argument from me. The white legs are human garbage.
They're still God's children. But if they turn against their brothers and sisters, won't listen to reason, if they pollute the Lord's temples on earth, like Zion, who are we to stand by and let them continue? Daniel does not yet see things the way we do. He is the John to our Matthew and Mark. When you have a moment, speak with him. There may still be time to save Zion from the White Legs. Keep God's children here, in this living temple.
Yeah, Matthew,
Welcome
Matthew
back.
and Mark. Those,
What can
those
I do
guys.
for you?
Fuck them.
He's a butcher. Believe me, I know the godless fire that burns in his heart. I've been burned by it myself. He's not the kind to let his subordinates do all the killing. No, he likes to have a hand in it, with that spear of his. He's fashioned himself an abomination before the eyes of the Lord. I'm happy to serve as an instrument of divine justice.
That's awesome.
You don't see our godless fire, do you?
It's not something I enjoy, but I pray to God that someone may learn from my mistakes. What would you like to know?
You're in a lot of pain, aren't you?
You are kind to offer, but no, there's nothing you can do. We don't use chems, but I learned long ago that I'm immune to their effects. It never stops burning. My skin. Every day I have to unwind the bandages and replace them with fresh ones. Exposing my body to the air is like living through it again. But it's better to be clean than comfortable.
Ow.
It's
That's
not
why
something...
What was that?
That's why, I mean, I'm, debating about killing him or whatever. Think about it. Think about how much he's suffering.
I know. We just gotta let him suffer like that for the rest of his life.
Yes.
I was born in Ogden, what people came to call New Canaan. Things were more peaceful when I was growing up. When I was a young man, I went out into the world to do missionary work, as all New Canaanites do. I traveled along the Long 15 and followed 89 south into Arizona. Along the way, I met two men from a group called the Followers of the Apocalypse. Edward Sallow and Bill Calhoun. They came to teach the tribes. Calhoun was a good man. Edward was the one who got us into trouble down the road.
Edward.
No, not then. Back then he was just Edward. Smart man. Young, but we all were. We thought we could hike into the Grand Canyon and talk to Blackfoots. We did. And the Blackfoots were friendly enough at first. But eventually... I've thought back to that day so many times. I must have mistranslated. Something must have been mixed up, because the Blackfoots decided we weren't going to leave. The rest is history, assuming Edward hasn't changed it.
I like that the big bad in this game is a dude named Ed.
Mm-hmm. Sallow, too.
Ed Sallow. That's the least scary name in the world.
I know. How'd you wind up as Leggett?
This way lies the path to hell. Caesar needed me to translate. Translation became giving orders. Giving orders became leading in battle. Leading in battle became training, punishing, terrorizing.
Cool.
A series of small mistakes before a great fall. And I stayed in that darkness until after Hoover Dam. After I failed Caesar and he had me burned alive, thrown into the Grand Canyon.
Okay, how'd you fucking survive being burned alive and thrown in the Grand Canyon? Fuck.
I survived because the fire inside burned brighter than the fire around me. I fell down into that dark chasm. The flame burned on and on. The next morning, I woke up and crawled out of the northern edge of the Grand Canyon, that cursed place. It took me 3 months to reach New Canaan. It was as though the prodigal son had returned. They welcomed me like I had never left, never done anything to shame them. The fire that had kept me alive was love. Their love. God's love. I will never be able to repay the debt I owe to them. But I must try.
How long were the screams? Not when you fell, but the months that you took.
Yeah.
It's...
Sounds...
What about the war?
I try not to involve myself with matters of the Mojave anymore. All I know is from before the Battle of Hoover Dam.
Alright. NCR.
Better than Caesar, but that's not a high standard. Too much love of money and ownership. Not enough love of God and giving. Any society that derives its power and authority from the will of man alone lives apart from God and will crumble in the end.
Okay.
It's not so. I try.
What about Mr. House?
I had heard of him, but when we were preparing to enter the Mojave, he didn't seem relevant to what was happening. From what I've learned since Hoover Dam, he handled the Mojave tribes in a fashion not entirely dissimilar from Caesar. It's too bad.
Well, he kind of had to.
Yeah, well, you know, there were a bunch of raider gang. Fucking shit. It's a major city that's still standing. You mean to tell me people aren't going to move into the carcasses just to go around raiding each other?
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit brutal, but what choice did he have?
My God, he aligned himself with cannibals knowingly and made a contract saying no more eating people. Because, you know, this is the type of... That means the people he pushed out were worse than that.
Yes.
It's not...
I'm guessing you don't like Caesar. Salad.
Love the sinner, hate the sin. With Caesar, it's often very difficult to see through all of that sin to the person inside. I can say that we were both lucky that NCR supply lines and land routes north of Mojave Outpost were destroyed before the Battle of Hoover Dam. Something bad happened near Death Valley, at a place called the Divide. NCR couldn't cut across anymore, and it slowed down the reinforcements. Terrible storms ripped entire companies apart before they even got to Nevada soil. The aftermath of Hoover Dam could have been even worse for Caesar.
What the fuck's the Divide?
I don't know for certain, and I don't think NCR knows either. Whatever happened at the Divide was too much for them to handle. Our Frumentari told us what they saw. Only fools and madmen would march into a place like that. All roads wind down to the same spot, the grave. They said all that's left there is a gaping wound cut into the earth, cursed and damned. No place for God-fearing folk.
Personally, I love the sin and hate the sinner.
It's love. Something terrible storms ripped entire companies apart before they even got to Nevada soil. The aftermath of Hoover Dam could have been even worse for Caesar.
Awesome.
Not all of them. But they couldn't take 127 north to get around the mountains. As if Death Valley weren't enough, they had the Divide and Big Empty to deal with. From what the Legion's explorers reported, the Big Empty may as well have been a wall to any living thing approaching it.
The Big Empty? That sounds like a wonderful place.
I could... something terrible.
What?
Of course.
You already heard all that just now.
I know.
Let me have a look.
Big Empty. Yeah, he's repairing shit for you.
Alright, yeah, we're going here.
How many drugs are you on?
All.
Hey, Joshua Graham, do you want to buy a wind Brahmin?
Yes. Take a look.
gonna buy a whale from it today.
I need more fire bombs. I lost the 5 I had.
Alright. You're an asshole.
I know.
You're a spooge, you're a spooge, you're a fucking fool. You're a fucking asshole, and I hate you.
I don't know what these are, but you can have those. You can get me some money back.
Doom?
God be with you.
Okay, cool. God be with me. I gotta talk to fucking Daniel again. But before I do that, where the fuck am I going? I'm going the wrong way. I gotta find this fucking bitch. Yeah, she's back here somewhere. Oh dear God. He was melting. Which reminds me, I gotta do more drugs to stop the melting. Joshua just watches me do all these drugs in front of him. Oh, drugs. Must find walking cloud. Fine, we'll do it this way. Tired of this bullshit.
Daniel said that I was to travel with you until you have completed your scouting. Is this pleasing to you?
Yes.
Certainly. We should make haste then.
Good. I had to levitate my ass up here. To your home. So I did not feel like going through all those caves.
Caves? I better go get some coffee or something.
Who, you? Go get some coffee then.
What?
Go ahead and get some coffee then.
Yep, I will be right back. I got food.
Good, you got food.
And coffee.
That's good to know.
It fucking well is.
Katubiu.
Really?
I do. A fine husband and 3 children. I miss them each day, but I take comfort in knowing they are safe. When we learned that Salt Upon Wounds had defiled Zion with his presence, Daniel ordered the children, the old, and the sick evacuated from the camp. My husband volunteered to lead the hunters that went with them for protection. I try not to worry about them, but we have had no news for so long, and Daniel seems sad when I ask him about it. Sad and a little frightened. Perhaps he will. I sometimes feel he thinks he must protect me. If he has news, I would know of it.
He's dead.
Then I will look forward to our next speaking.
Yes, your next speaking.
It is right to kill my father tonight. Oh, coffee is so good. That wasn't you farting, was it?
No.
Oh. Cheese. Isn't cheese good?
I'm glad to see you're still with us. How can I help you?
What the fuck's up with White Cloud's family?
Yeah, asshole.
What do you want to know exactly? I'm sure she could tell you much better than I.
I don't think so. I think you're lying. Dirty, cheating scumbag.
Oh, well, that's true. Waking Cloud is a talented midwife. She certainly brought more children into the world than I have. But there are some problems she's never dealt with. One of them came up when she was having her third child, and I really didn't do much. I'm surprised she mentioned it. What, I did.
Okay, what's the matter then?
Her 3 children are safe. They made it north weeks ago and met up with New Canaanites heading east. Her husband didn't make it. He died protecting their children from a white leg attack. Do not tell Waking Cloud. She is one of the only Sorrows who can communicate easily with us, and her tribe needs her to be strong right now.
I mean, of course not.
Okay, whatever.
And I don't like hiding it from her. But I'm between a rock and a hard place here. Her people... Honestly, we all need her help. As much as it pains me to say it. There will be time to mourn later.
Hey chick, your husband's dead. How about some lesbian sex?
Until then.
What?
Katubiu. Katubiu. Then I would...
I picked the wrong option, that's all. I thought I could lie to him and then go back and tell her, but they didn't give me the option.
I'm glad to see you're still with us.
He called your husband... I mean, what?
To everything, there is a season. Who are you or I to put this heavy burden on her now?
Fuck off.
I mean, she should probably
I
know.
You're right. I shouldn't have hidden it from her in the first place. We
No.
can't fail here again. Zion can't become the next New Canaan. The Sorrows don't deserve that. They don't deserve any of this. Sometimes I look at them and wonder if they would have been better off if those old trails had stayed forgotten. If we had never found any of them.
Probably.
Tell Waking Cloud if you think that's best. I won't stop you. If you could part with it, healing powder would be welcome. We have enough stim packs for now, but we can't rely on that small supply. Brock and Xander plants can be found throughout the valley. And you might even find some on white legs you come across.
Did we just destroy his spirit?
Yeah.
Good.
Until then.
Katubiu.
Your husband's dead. Everything's dead.
Wow.
What? No. You must be mistaken. Daniel would have told me.
Daniel kept it from you because he thought the grief would distract you.
Ooh.
How dare he? What gives him the right? I thought Daniel was my friend, but he cares nothing for the sorrows.
Yeah, you're right. He doesn't.
You're right. Now what are you going to do about it?
About Daniel? I don't yet know. But I am a woman of the sorrows, and I will have restitution for my husband.
Good.
Can we just break up a whole tribe?
Yeah.
Or turn someone against the tribe? Wow.
Katubiu. Daniel was firm about my staying with you. Are you certain?
Yeah, go away.
If that is your
Aw.
wish, I cannot change your mind. I will wait for you at the Sorrows camp until you return.
Aw.
Have you
She's a good
reconsidered
companion.
allowing me to travel with you?
Yeah.
Certainly. We should make haste then.
I only did that because you said, "Aww."
Well, yeah, she's a good companion. I like her. Besides, Diana wants, rebound sex.
That is true. As she hobbles along.
Because, remember, kids, don't be like Diana. She's evil.
Very.
She survived a 300-foot drop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know why you wanted to send Waking Cloud. I liked her.
Fucking clawed it. Yeah,
It's fun.
bitches.
I like traveling with companions in this game. Like 3, whatever, but New Vegas is awesome with companions.
Yes.
But I liked 3 when we had the mod and we had a whole army and of course Liberty Prime.
Yeah.
That was an amazing moment.
It was.
That made me feel all patriotic and shit. I'm on a zombie army.
Dun dun. I want a zombie army.
I knew you were going to
Should
say that.
not
That's
be
why.
here. This place, it belongs to the Father in the caves. We must not profane it with our touch. The Father in the caves. The Holy Father, who gave the Sorrows his succor and gave the new Canaanites his son. Many of the caves around the valley are sacred to him, and those who would trespass are punished by holy wrath.
Nice.
I understand. I would prefer to leave as soon as possible, though.
Good. You're superstitious hooey.
I want. It's. Yeah, that's the way it should be, though.
Everything is off limits.
Just be murdered. She's like, "What do you do?" Oh God, really? Again? She's like, "Why don't you take stim packs, you fucking idiot?"
Coffee. Whiskey.
Don't mind if I do. Oh. She's like, "Why don't you take stim packs? I see you have a bunch, you idiot."
This one is mine.
Good, you killed a spore plant.
Pervy in the park on a Sunday morning.
Poopy on the parking.
Pervy in the
Brigade.
park.
Pervy? Okay.
You know, like a pervert.
Perversion.
What
Oh
is wrong with you?
joy.
Oh, right, I know what's wrong with
Get
you.
up here.
You're just an idiot.
Yes.
Mr. Burvey goes to the park. I don't like Jim. I have to make a decision.
Oh, there you go. Is it dead yet? Where's this thing I'm supposed to be finding? It's over there. Why the fuck is it over there? Someone wants to stick their cock in that plant.
What?
Make us strong to resist those who would steal Zion from us.
Okay, strong. Steal Zion from you.
Sticking a cock in a
blender.
electrocute your cock. Electrocute your cock. You're looking for a hand job, stick it in a clock. Too animalistic.
Now how the fuck do we get out of here?
You don't.
I don't.
I'm a roadrunner, motherfucker. Waking Cloud's like, what are you doing?
I'm clawing a rock.
Why?
A brand new bear claw. Because I can.
Because she just has that much rage in her. Chemical warfare. Annihilation must be swift.
Yes.
You leave me no.
Oh, hello.
Well,
This
goodbye,
bitch
I
slept
guess.
someone to death. That's good.
You didn't even have a chance to get to know each other.
Alright, fire bombs. I like fire bombs.
Me too. Too animalistic. Too animalistic.
I have to murder these people.
Born to murder the world.
Yes, we're gonna murder these people because it's gonna be better that way.
Fuck Daniel, by the way.
I know, fuck Daniel. If I wanted the peaceful resolution, fuck you.
And fuck anyone named Dan. And you know, just fuck anyone named anything.
Fuck anyone named anything, correct.
We don't care, we don't care. Fuck you. Yes. Pope on a rope.
Pope on a rope. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop.
They saved Hitler's cock.
Cunt fork overlook.
Why?
That's what this place is now known as.
I don't know.
I renamed it from whatever it was. Well, this can't be that bad. It can't be anywhere near as bad as the other drop.
Remember in Kingmaker where we named all our places like Pussy Palisades and shit?
Yeah, I know. It was great.
That was funny. It was very stupid. Sir Scumfuck. Oh, the music's getting all music-y.
Yeah, and I didn't see the people that were trying to kill me, so I'm just going to leave her back there to fight them for me. Hello, little guy. How's it going? Oh, good. There's a bear here. I'm not sneaking up on these guys. Oh, fuck that shit. Jumping off this cliff. Hey, guys.
Those tents down there. That is a White Leg war camp. Do you see the war totems they've erected around the tents? White Leg warriors pray to them for strength and savagery before battle. This is no raiding band. Yes. If their war totems were to disappear, they would likely lose the will to fight.
Awesome.
I will follow your command, but I advise caution if it is possible.
I am not taking the pacifist route. I just murdered them all. Oh, good. Here comes someone now. Hi! Fucking prick.
Messy business.
Yukanaga. Got it. I'll take your frag mines, though, and your tomahawks.
It's over.
Wait, you have a shish kebab? Cool, I like a flaming sword. Anyway. Now that I've been hit in the head with a tomahawk. I'm hobbling along even faster now. The bones sticking out of her legs are not healthy. I don't care.
This is the only short path from the Narrows to Pine Creek. They will be cut to ribbons by these traps.
Alright, sure, let's take care of it.
As you say.
We'll murder everyone, and then we won't care about the traps. Because we murder everyone, there's no traps to take care of.
Nice.
Also take care of some. But murder is always my first solution. Remember that. Murder is the first solution of a great tyrant. Hey, fucker. Fuckers, what the fuck do you think you're doing? Really, you're gonna do that? I'm gonna hit you with this claw.
Oh, Father, guide and protect us, your humble children, as we labor in the vineyards, and make us strong to resist those who would steal Zion from us.
That's good to know. Where is this corpse? fire bombs. That's good. Dude, I gotta find the people I have to kill. The coyote den mother. Okay.
Ew.
The fuck's up here?
Why are you still alive?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. God damn it. Do 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 do. Are you a maniac on drugs?
Yes.
Because a maniac on drugs is a maniac on drugs. Kill for me, damn it! Kill for me! You will die for me. I will teach you the ancient ways of busting heads.
Did I accidentally kill what? Yeah, I did. Oh well, that happens sometimes.
Is it
What happened?
normal to hurt all over after a battle?
Yes.
What did you do?
So I accidentally clawed her.
You can nikumpa me.
I will nincompoop you.
Oh yes, we can, and we will. You did this to me.
It wasn't been disabled. Okay, I'm just taking no damage. Fuck.
Bobby starts to quack. I don't know. What the fuck? Stop asking questions. The boomers love us. That's all I care about.
That's all anyone should ever care about at all times.
What?
I said it.
You know what? You know what companion this game really needs? Marvin.
Oh god, yeah.
Imagine fighting alongside Marvin the entire game. Here I am, brain the size of a planet, and they make me carry things.
Yeah,
Somebody
really.
mod that shit. But yes.
Took New Canaan. He ordered the White Legs to salt the earth so nothing could grow again. What kind of monster could do that?
One that's sober.
I like the Futurama fanfic where it was Futurama version of Hitchhiker's Guide, and Bender was Marvin, and he just depressed and stuff. And he discovered a goal in life, which was photography. Unfortunately, he was too busy taking photos of the volcano to save his crew who burned to death. So he discovered his passion in life as photography, as his friends burned to death. I like that.
Does anyone else wish to die now? I have explosives. I gave up on punching you.
No, I'm gonna blow you. But I've discovered a passion in life, photography. Help! As you just take pictures. I like how uplifting that story is.
Mm-hmm.
It is a very uplifting.
Okay, there's more people over here, I hope. Please tell me there's more.
Diana has discovered many passions of life, most of it involving killing and, well, fucking killing. Fucking killing. Murdering everyone in the world. Killing and murdering everyone in the world.
Someone's dead. Good, I murdered people, and the mission was completed.
I am the great superhero, Super Couch.
She has killed something for no reason, okay. Fuck, I don't know what the hell was going on. Fuck this shit, I gotta find things to kill. Hello? Hello?
What's up?
Okay, I didn't hear you.
I didn't say anything.
Okay. So I have no idea what the fuck just happened. I'm gonna pull out my shotgun now. I don't want to fucking plant explosives places.
This is Pine Creek, one of the only ways out of Zion Valley. Watch out. Many dangerous beasts lair nearby.
Good. That means many things to kill. I'll turn to Daniel. I've murdered everything that needed murdered, okay? And now it's time for a light machine gun.
Look, just don't mock Super Couch, alright? Because he will murder you. You just don't know.
It's time to put it back on. The Bright Brotherhood robe. The cowboy hat. And the rebreather. We are now the true missionaries of the land, for we have spread death and murder everywhere we go. Okay, Daniel. Do I have to jump off a cliff for you? No, you're here.
Why? Cuz?
Wake the fuck up. We got things to kill. I have a fully automatic weapon.
I'm glad to see you're still with us. How can I help you?
I got the map.
I appreciate it. Well, that's it. This is all we need. Now all that's left is to quietly pack up and try to get out of here without being noticed. That's assuming that Joshua won't try to stop me. And that he hasn't talked you into fighting the Whitelegs, despite what you've said. Don't worry, I don't hold it against you. You're an outsider. Fighting seems like the practical solution. I'll tell you again. There's more at stake.
I understand this. Joshua's right. We have to kill everything.
No, why? Why? Haven't you seen enough of what's going on here to see that the Sorrows don't need to butcher the Whitelegs for a piece of land? What Joshua wants is more than an attack. He wants a slaughter. And he needs more than you and the dead horses to do it. The Sorrows can't be pushed into this. You and Joshua don't have the right to force them into it. Please, consider what I'm saying.
No.
No. This is how we made the world. And we brought it to them. Joshua must be waiting for you. I'll stay here with the others.
Why are you such a dolt?
Thank you for this. I know Daniel doesn't approve, but destroying the Whitelegs is the only way to ensure the Sorrows can remain in Zion. You and I will lead a group of Dead Horse warriors and Sorrows hunters into 3 Marys from this position. Our objective is to find the Whitelegs leader, salt upon wounds, and prevent him from fleeing. Show no quarter to the Whitelegs we come across. Make no mistake about why we are here. This is an extermination.
I agree. Let's go.
God be with you.
Murdering in the name of Jesus. Fuck. This is an alternate reality.
Yeah. I actually swim faster than I walk.
We don't know. We don't know if Jesus fuck is a figment of Diana's imagination or the other way around, but someone's a figment of someone's imagination. They're so crippled you can barely walk, but you can swim.
I even move faster when I have a weapon out, which I'm not supposed to do. Okay, there we go. I'm starting to hobble at a good pace now. I have to correct my fucking walking pattern. Who the fuck shot me? Who thought that was a good idea? Joshua, kill them. Good.
They thought it was a good idea.
No.
Okay, we're gonna kill all the Whitelegs tonight.
Okay, I drank this water. Now I'm swimming again.
Do 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 do.
Look at all the fish.
We just want to murder everyone. Is that so wrong?
I know. Yes, I know I'm a cripple. Oh, look, on a bridge I didn't know existed. Anyway, continuing on. I have a giant machine gun. Something should probably be mounted, but I'm able to fire it.
Ooh. Why does Jim have to exist? Why does Jim have to exist?
Joshua, what's up?
Yo, Joshua.
The time for talk is past. The Lord's
Okay.
work must be done.
Why, thank you. I am doing the Lord's work. The Lord's work is murder.
I am the Inquisitor.
I am the Grand Inquisitor of the Faith.
The Inquisitor.
I can swim underwater.
Do, 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 do,
All right,
do,
who the fuck's doing this?
do, 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 do.
Fuck, he shot me in the head 8 times. I don't know how I'm alive. Good.
We did a 300-foot swan dive. We can take you. Do you know what that feels like?
Do you want to know what this feels like, being shot with a machine gun? I wasted 50 bullets on one guy.
This is the Lord's work, apparently.
There went your balls. Oh, good. You ripped off her tits in the middle of the water. That's good. Thank you, Joshua.
We're exterminating a tribe, just like you used to do.
Yes.
Up here in space.
Oh, great. It crashed.
Son of a fucking fuck. I hate when things crash.
Yeah, I know. When was the last save? Oh, this is right after he said it's an extermination. Okay.
It is an extermination. I like vicious assholes. Mostly because I am one.
I'm just gonna run down the river.
How about dying?
Oh, good. Joshua killed someone.
What about you dying horribly?
I don't know. This has been great. It's just more killing.
I think
Who the fuck thought they were... Who the fuck? Did you think you were gonna do something? Where are you? I'll fucking kill you all. In fact, that's my job right now. To kill you.
When is it not your job?
I don't know. Tuesday? Between 3:35 and 3:36. That 1 minute, it's not my job.
Wow.
Every week.
Every week. It's time for you to die. Every week. It's time for you to pie. It's not my
This
fault.
is an extermination. Why must everyone do all this killing when... What the fuck am I coming down off my drugs?
Right? About killing us?
I want to do all the drugs. Some human meat.
But then everyone dies horribly. Is that really what you want?
I know, right?
No. Wow. Son of a bitch.
I don't know, things just broke. I did too many drugs.
You broke.
Oh wait, I must have done some turbo.
Did you break her?
It just hobbles along. I'm all whacked out of my skull on drugs.
Whacked out of my skull on the drugs. I hope Daniel's really depressed.
I hope his soul's broken.
Me too.
That's like, it's one of those things that like fucking, it's the noble savage. We have to preserve its innocence. We can't ever let it adapt to, like, you know, historic events that are happening right now. We must protect it.
Yep. Should always protect it from the anal sausage.
I've gone the complete wrong way.
You.
Who the fuck's shooting at me?
Someone doesn't like you very much.
You can kiss your head goodbye as it flies 20 yards that way. Now then, I gotta correct my course. I got lost.
Why do people have to shoot at us?
Because we're the bad guys.
No, we're not.
There we are. What the fuck?
We are the good guys.
Hope you enjoyed losing your midsection.
I don't think they enjoyed it.
Don't shoot at me while I'm hobbling around. I've got a hobble with 2 broken legs.
Why do they have to shoot at us? Do they think they can actually win against us?
They cannot win. Good, I think that was our guys killing their guys.
I like when our guys... We need cannon fodder. I mean, good, honest people.
Understood. Good, honest people. Soul-sucking people.
Not cannon fodder.
I found another boat. It's wrecked. Who the fuck do you think you are? Do you think you're gonna win this? I have a heavy machine gun.
So deluded.
You're getting eaten.
So deluded.
All of you, actually.
Hey, it makes a good meal. We are carrying on the legacy of the white legs in our belly.
Uh-huh.
And we are
Until
also
it
the
comes
last
out of our
Van
rectum. Yeah, we are the last Van Graff.
Graff, which makes no fucking sense at all. And now we're also going to be the last white leg.
Yeah. We're the last white leg. Their extermination is complete.
Why? Because it's fun.
I think someone found a flamethrower somewhere.
Huh?
Or a Mr. Handy.
Mr. Handy.
Alright, we're winding on. Further and further south we go. Oh good, these are our guys. They can watch me hobble along. Why don't you ever take down their totems? Because I wanted to leave a trail of corpses. What the fuck? Who the hell's doing that? There, I shot your tits off.
You have many problems, Jim.
Look, it's not my fault that her tits had to be shot off.
How dare
I
someone
found a
else
clock.
How dare someone else have tits?
It's 10:15.
Thanks for telling me.
Well, it's a broken clock, so it's only right twice a day. Right. Did you think you were going to win against me?
Wank. Wank of the century. Wank of the century.
Fine, you give me the idea. I'll take the high ground, okay? That way if I come across any more of you
Why don't you just die already? God damn.
Yeah, just commit suicide. It's okay. I'll let you win by dying. You are too tasty for me. Yes, I know I'm crippled. I need a stim pack. I got plenty of stim packs. I just don't want to use them, though. Ooh, you have ammo up here?
Why are you hurting yourself like that?
Hi.
Gut. Hoi. 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 Gut.
Good. Good.
What?
I don't know. Hoi, hoi, goot.
Good? You're a dude.
God, the party's over. They do all the drugs over again. Have some whiskey. Some ultra.
She's just trying to medicate the pain now.
Turbo.
She's in constant agonizing pain.
And steady. And slasher.
She's trying to prove a point. Fuck to find out what the point is, but she's trying to prove a point.
And how about some rebound this time? Get some psycho going, party time mentats.
She tells this
Done.
story.
One of every drug.
She tells this story to Raul later on. So why didn't you heal yourself? Because it was, you know.
I had to be the Messiah.
He just looks at like, maybe I should have been better with Tabitha. Because this one's clearly crazier.
Yes.
You had to be the Messiah.
Oh, good.
That's good, huh? Apparently this is some new level of good that I wasn't aware of.
Yes, they blew up the passage, so now I gotta take another way.
Did you eat their brains?
I'm so high on drugs right now. I don't care.
Yes, you do.
I'm a diaper.
Too animalistic.
I'm moving at normal speed. You guys are moving at half speed.
What? why.
Booga boop.
Booga booga. Eat more cheese?
Did I take the wrong passage?
Probably.
I blame the drugs.
Of course, blame the drugs. It's always the drugs' fault.
No, this is it. I must get up there then. Really? You're down here. I say your existence was worthwhile. No. I said your existence was garbage. What the fuck? I'm jumping off a cliff while firing a machine gun.
God damn.
Aww. What the fuck? Poisoned me. You fucking poisoned me.
Now she's really mad. And even more crippled. On his back, Bobby starts to quack.
I found a camera. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Oh my god.
Now the pain's coming back.
No, he poisoned me with some weird flashy drug. Oh good, keep mutilating the corpse. Here, let me show you what you do with it. You see, this is your new path in life. Kill them all, consume their corpses. They'll never be short of food again.
Super couch? Do not
Did I get even more crippled? No, not yet.
You realize how idiotic this is, right?
What, just running around with 2 broken legs?
Yes.
Declaring myself the Messiah for reasons I can't even comprehend.
Again, Raul's like, wow, this is an interesting story, boss.
Oh great, I'm climbing on a sheer cliff. If I fall, I'm hurt. I think that was the way I was supposed to go.
I don't.
Oh wait, maybe down here. You thought you were a bone breaker? I just ripped off your fucking limbs. What the fuck do you think you're doing? No, seriously, what the fuck did you think you were doing? Did you not see me kill your friend with no effort?
I think they thought that they could kill you.
I think they thought they could live.
I don't think they think that anymore.
I'm on so many drugs right now.
I think they learned their lesson.
Don't.
What do you think?
What the fuck was that about? I'll take your shish kebab, though. I'm tripping so hard. My god.
Sunday morning nightmare.
I think it's up this way now.
Ding, 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 ding.
Someone's got their flaming sword out.
Ding, 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 ding.
Hey, look, there's a flaming corpse here.
Wait, you're gonna eat the flaming corpse?
Yeah.
It's grilled to perfection.
I know, right? Oh, it better be leading me to the place I need to go.
There's no place you need to go.
Oh, wait. That looks like a fun battle I should be part of. Let's jump off this cliff. Wow, I actually did that intelligently.
Fucking idiot. You're just
what, did you think you were defending yourself?
Nice.
Is there something else trying to kill me? You? Negative 258 hit points. That's how dead he was. Now I gotta consume you.
Why do they think they can live?
I don't know.
That's what I don't get, is like people who exist.
Think that their lives are important somehow. What the fuck is this bullshit?
It's called life. And it's
My drugs are wearing off now. So you know what that means. Gotta be careful not to use the doctor's bag either. That repairs all my limbs simultaneously.
Yeah. How many days, I wonder, have you spent with two broken legs?
At least 3 weeks, you know. It's like, I'm running everywhere, and I make it worse. So I keep jumping from high places down low.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's why they can't heal, because you just keep breaking them.
I could have healed myself, but no. Ultra Jet.
Apparently you're the Messiah. You have a bigger drug problem than Jim Jones. If only you had a microphone, you could do what Jim Jones did, which was ramble for hours on end. Just imagine you're in Jonestown, you're trying to work, and...
We warned you at Syracuse, and you persisted. You took advantage of us at New Canaan to drive us out. And like the dogs of Caesar you are, you followed us to Zion. And now you stand on holy ground, a temple to God's glory on earth. The only use for an animal in our temple is sacrifice. Kale wachene conserva o. You understand me, don't you? Don't you?
Outman. Kunaman mad. He killed all white legs. You talk. You stop.
Good point. But
whatever, Joshua, just fucking execute him. Just put a cap in General Gobbledygook here. In other words, I'm not even gonna fucking deign him with a fair fight. I'm just saying, you got him bound, just fucking put the bullet in his head. Do it! That's the problem, he doesn't have a bullet in his head. And it's still attached. I could see not putting a bullet in his head if it was detached, but it's still on him. Do something about it.
By God, Kerr. You devil!
There. That's it. It's finished. When they hear what happened here, the Whitelegs will crawl back to their great Salt Lake. If Caesar doesn't kill them, they'll wither and die like the cursed mongrels they are. Come, let's find Daniel. Tomorrow we'll be here soon, and there is still much work to be done.
Yes, we have to kill them all.
Kill them all.
And so it was that the conflict between the New Canaanites and the Whitelegs was finally resolved. The courier's involvement had tipped the scale, shifting the fragile balance of power.
Joshua Graham's chilling execution of salt-upon wounds seared into their minds. The surviving Whitelegs retreated to the Great Salt Lake. Unable to shake the memory of their brutal defeat and the dead horses' savagery in battle, the Whitelegs feared further reprisals. They fled north, out of Utah, into Wyoming. The wilderness was harsh, and the first winter claimed over half the tribe. When spring came, the survivors parted ways in small bands. And so, the Whitelegs died a quiet, ignominious death.
The Sorrows fought beside Joshua Graham and the dead horses, eradicating the threat the Whitelegs posed to Zion. Watching as the courier encouraged Joshua Graham to execute Salt Upon Wounds, the Sorrows learned that New Canaan offered no mercy to the wicked. The Sorrows' transformation from a peaceful, timid tribe into a merciless, warlike people broke Daniel's heart. Over time, the Sorrows became ever more ruthless in their dealings, even with each other. Daniel traveled to and fro between the New Canaanites and Zion, continuing to plead for a return to the old ways whenever he visited. Eventually, the Sorrows grew tired of his blather and turned their backs on him.
Having helped eradicate the Whitelegs from Zion, the dead horses returned to Dead Horse Point in triumph. They remained neutral toward the Sorrows, but as years went on, there were periods of competitive friction, even violence between the tribes. The New Canaanites, Daniel especially, intervened regularly as mediators, but found it difficult to reconcile the tribes' conflicts.
The defeat of the Whitelegs in Zion marked a turning point in the fortunes of the Happy Trails Caravan Company. Every 2 months, the caravan met with the New Canaanites in Zion Valley to trade. Happy Trails soon returned to prosperity. The vigilance of the Sorrows and dead horses in defending southwestern Utah, initially startling to Happy Trails caravans, soon proved a blessing. The tribes united against the 80s, driving them back from Highway 50, and thus opening yet another trading route for Happy Trails caravans.
Follows Chuck took the courier's words to heart and decided that he would behold the sights and sounds of distant lands with his own eyes and ears. After returning to Dead Horse Point, he quarreled with his family and other tribe members about his ambitions. One morning, they awoke to discover that Follows Chuck had set off alone, westward, into the wilderness. He was never seen again.
Waking Cloud was distraught when she learned of her husband's death, but took comfort from her tribe and the compassion of the New Canaanites. She forgave Daniel for having concealed her husband's fate from her, and learned to accept his fate. When her grief faded, she took a husband from the Dead Horse tribe. At her bidding, he stayed close to home.
With the Whitelegs crushed, Joshua Graham led the Sorrows and Dead Horses in tearing apart and burning the corpses of their enemies. He set about training his army in the way of the Canaanite, and soon the New Canaanites and tribes of Zion were feared well into the Mojave. Legends of the Burn Man grew even more depraved and terrifying.
For years after the defeat of the Whitelegs, Daniel did his best to minister to the Sorrows' spiritual needs. Try as he might, he could not hold back the tribe's increasing militancy and reverence of Joshua Graham. Demoralized, he returned to his family and Dead Horse Point. His failures haunted him for the rest of his days.
And with that, the courier walked out of the history of the tribes of Zion and back to the gathering storm of the Mojave Wasteland.
They turned into genocidal maniacs.
Yep.
That's great.
And turned Joshua Graham into even more of a genocidal maniac. It's great.
Oh, God.
That's despicable.
And finally made it back. Oh, college journey back to Zion Valley. That's good to know.
Is just despicable. Hey, where were you? It's a long story.
A very long story. One fraught with misery and happiness. Misery for the people I met. Happiness for me.
We turned a peaceful tribe into warlike
cannibals.
Yeah. Only you, boss. Only you.
Yes, I know. Oh, God.
Fuck that hippie shit.
Yeah, I know. Fuck the hippie shit. Fuck the hippie shit.
Fuck the hippie shit. Fuck the hippie shit. Do you want to murder the world?
I need to murder the world. Oh yeah, let's head inside here real quick.
Something I can do for you?
Hey, Colonel Shu, how's it going?
We're all impressed with the work you've done for us. Thought you might be able to make use of this. It's a key to a little hideaway south of here. We've used it as a place for rangers to rest and resupply. I thought you might get good use out of it.
Okay.
Oh. I like how no one asked how we just disappeared for a month. Or probably even longer. Like, no.
Oh, Mr. NCR is happy to see us.
We're just pissed off for a period of time. Caesar could have invaded the dam by now, you know. But...
Yeah, well, yeah.
Hey, we had stuff to do.
Huh, I think we were invited here. Yeah. Want the Brother of Steel safe up. Hey, who the fuck are you?
What can I do for you?
Murder.
I'm here to make sure the bunker stays in one piece. I'm a master at repairing things, so I check in every so often to make sure all the equipment here is in top working condition. If you ever have any gear you need fixed, don't hesitate to ask. Not always. I have other places I need to be, but I stop by every few days or so.
Alright, you go your way then. Good, we're in your bunker now. Ooh, power armor. Missile launcher. Surplus
like
ammo.
Being killed is apparently something that...
A Tesla cannon. Oh. Let's see, what else can I loot from the fucking Brotherhood while I'm here? They'll just let me take it. It's not like they'll miss it. Sounds like a good guy, you know. He just murders people, you know.
I'm going to have to crash out soon.
I know. Yeah.
I wanted to finish the
DLC.
The thingy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, obviously I wanted to finish the DLC.
But now we are here.
It's fun.
I know. We got to fuck some people over.
I only have 6 more gummies left.
I'm back to my original look after looking like a tribal most of the time. Then I became the missionary of pain. It was good.
She is so psychotic.
We'll see what look she derives out of the DLC packs. We got pretty much everything.
Nice.
And we'll even have some power armor now, so yeah.
That was fun.
Alright. We're gonna call it here, kitties.
Yep. See you later.